Some people just don't seem to realise quite how hard it can be to work in retail. Now, obviously, we've only just got over Christmas, and, it was supposed to be the season of goodwill and everything, but I found in the month of December, I actually got swore at, insulted, and generally treated like dirt by customers more than any time of the year. And now that's done with, this got me thinking. I've worked in various different shops, in selling different things, and there's all kinds of stuff I've had to deal with. Over the years, I've been swore at, assaulted, I've been held hostage, but I don't really want to talk about my experiences too much. I want to look at some recent experiences in the world of video game retail, or at least at stories with a video game connection. Starting with a shop being held up with an NES zapper gun covered in black electrical tape. Now, I find this particularly crazy because surely you could get more realistic looking tools. But beyond that, if somebody's covered it in black and they're pointing at you, yeah, you probably should give them the money because companies are insured. And if it happened to be a real gun, nothing's worth your life. Yes, in this case it was only a zapper, but it could have been very different. But it's funny because we all used to have cap guns and toy guns when I were a kid that were far more realistic, and you never heard about anything like this in any country really back then. Heck, I had a giant Rambo M60 machine gun that actually had bullet casings that went around and out of it. To this day, somewhere I have a model James Bond gun that looks pretty real, and a Colt 45 looking cap gun. But again, you're not there to die for a company's money. Then there was the dude who brought, I think it was Fallout 76, took it back to a shop, wanted a refund, was denied a refund, so proceeded to smash and kick over every shelf in the store. Now, people seem to think that this is like a far out case. Not really. You'd be surprised how many people nowadays have such low control of their temper and will throw and bash and kick things. And some people will watch video footage like this and be like, I'd jump over the counter and tackle him to the ground, and don't be stupid. Yes, he's smashing stuff, but the shop's most likely insured. They'll get a crime number from the police. Hopefully the idiot will be caught at some stage. Whereas if you jump the thing and he knocks your teeth out, think of the time you could spend in hospital, and it wouldn't be doing you any favours, and it wouldn't be doing the company any favours, because you might end up suing them, they'll be paying your sick pay, and it just turns into a ghastly mess. But it is awful that people can't control their tempers like this, that people can act like giant babies. And that's not the only one. There was a transgendered lady who went into a game shop, and the guy behind the counter, a young lad that looked pretty darn scared, called her a sir. And she went on a tirade about, don't mislabel me, don't use the wrong pronoun, I'm a man. And proceeded to threaten him, did he want to go outside and have a fight? And again, threw stuff over, breaking merchandise, demanded the store number and, the number for corporate and all that sort of stuff. Did the guy do wrong? Well, he did mislabel her, or however you want to put it. But that sort of thing's complex nowadays because people dress all kinds of different ways. And sometimes it is a man that wants to wear pink, and sometimes it is somebody who has decided that they're in the wrong body and want to be referred to and move towards being the other gender. And, as a guy who's basically working minimum wage just trying to get by, how are you supposed to know where this lies? How are you supposed to know that person's thoughts, dreams, hopes, and current situation? And if somebody snaps your head off and bites at you because you've made a mistake in that regard, it's not likely to help, it's likely to make you start to panic and do it again. So, yeah, you should try and refer to people the way they want to be. but there has to be a little bit of a meet in the middle. If somebody referred to me by the wrong name or in the wrong way, I wouldn't just start smashing stuff up, because whatever sex, gender, situation you are, it's not a reasonable response to a mistake. And the poor guy that had to put up with that, I mean, heck, you've got to think it's not just 5 minutes of difficulty. He basically got threatened. He's possibly worrying for the rest of his shift that this person is going to come back and give him a kicking. You've put his nerves up, you've worried him, you've made him feel unsafe in his workplace, and it could have a long-lasting effect. Same with the guys that were in the shop where the guy smashed everything up. They might think that he's going to come back later and smash everything up and move on to smashing one of them up. You've just got to think that retail is a difficult place. People constantly get threatened, both physically and verbally. And whatever world we're in, whatever retail market the people work in, it's a hard situation. And, you know, power to everybody that's in that situation. I know I've done plenty of retail work myself, and it's not always easy. When you think about the trans person and the person wanting a refund, what both of them did by smashing things and making threats doesn't actually help their case at all. It's not like they're going to chase after the guy that smashed everything up and give him a refund after, you know, he's smashed things up and kicked things around. No. If anything, they're going to remember you and they're going to lock the doors when you head towards the store next time. And the trans person, yes, screaming at the young lad and making him pee his pants is not going to make him try and respect you and think of you in a better way and treat you the way you want to be treated. He's not going to think of you now as being a man or a woman. He's just going to think of you as being a colossal pain in the ass idiot who disrespected him, made him feel threatened. If you want somebody to respect you and to treat you the way you want to be treated, then maybe you should stop and think about how you're treating them. You treat a shop worker with respect and dignity, and they will go the extra mile to find that thing in the back that you're after, or to tell you about a deal that could save you money with your purchase. You scream and shout at them and they're just going to do the bare minimum they have to do to get you out the door and get you out of their lives. Oh well, here's hoping that in the future we see less idiots, less anger, less nastiness, and more general respect for people. And to everyone out there, particularly if you work in retail, keep on smiling and, you know, always look on the bright side. It's Kerr 9000 signing off.